Yo, so believe it or not, Jess Hilarious has defended Keke Palmer's baby daddy Darius Dalton in this whole back and forth that they've been having. She says that Keke should have been defending him a little bit more than she has. Let's listen to what she had to say.
Darius Dalton denies fake reports that he's moving on. So Darius Dalton is Keke Palmer's boyfriend, since nobody knows him
Her baby daddy.
by Darius Dalton. Yeah, we can call him Didi. You know, he got a name.
Mm-hmm.
And last week, reports came out that him and Keke Palmer broke up, and he moved on, and they've been in a 2-year relationship. The report stated that he told people that, that he told people that he had moved on or whatever, but then he tweeted and said, I haven't spoken to anyone about anything or gave permission to anyone to speak for me. So all these sites and posts about me making any type of statement is false.
So people making stuff up. We don't even know if they still together, if they not together. They just making stuff up.
Yeah. So basically, but with him saying that, I don't think that they broke up.
So yeah, a lot of people was reporting on it, but when I was digging into it and listening to the videos and looking up the facts, I didn't see nothing that said that he said this. So I didn't report on it, and I'm glad I didn't.
But it's just the fact that he has been silent, and then Keke hasn't come to his defense with anything ever since. Like, it's like we only heard since that tweet, we ain't heard nothing else from him.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't even seen her even like be on his side a little bit.
And that's what we saying. Like, she ain't trying to take up for him just even a little bit. Like, that's odd, you know?
I guess the truth don't need no defense, only witnesses. I guess for them, if they know what's going on, it don't matter what everybody else thinks.
Yeah, but to a certain extent, because when you respond to what people are saying, you know, and Keke, she responds a lot to her fans, and she does a lot for her fans, and like it just seems like she let them drive a wedge in between her and him. When you go home to him. He's your son's father. He is your boyfriend, your man, or whatever. But this is all, this is.
And that video didn't help.
Yeah.
In that video with Usher.
Yeah, the boyfriend with and Usher's probably just sitting back laughing like, look what I did. You know what I mean? But it's not even Usher. It's just the fact of, I just think it's a boundary. I think, you know, a lot of people feel like, you know, well, when you're dating a celebrity, this is what you signed up for. No, I mean, there's still supposed to be boundaries on both sides.
I agree.
I felt like, you know, okay, maybe he should have tweeted. Maybe he shouldn't have tweeted and just went to her and said whatever. But I still feel like she should have came to his defense. Like, all right, y'all know how baby daddies are. Y'all know this is my first time having a baby daddy. Yeah, he didn't like my outfit. Okay, he told the world and he told me we good now. Boom. Sealed it, said it, done. You do a video with Usher, you still it. Then you go on. I think she went on Good Morning America. She sung something like, I told my son, we don't, you know how Keke Palmer music is. You know, It was. She was on like one of them songs. She was performing. It was like, you know how when Jana be performing, Tisha Campbell, when she's like, I'm still, it was one of those. Keke Palmer just was on the morning show and she's like, I told my son he don't need to, you know, something like that, you know, so she,
Drop on a clues bomb for DD, KP, BD.
He is a person and he needs respect too.
That's
so
DD, KP, BD.
It's a good thing that they are together. They are still together, but that's who you sleep with, girl, not us.
So I'm glad that someone like Jess Hilarious, with a voice as big as she got, said this to a lot of the goofy women and men that were geeking Keke up all this time about this situation. Like, I don't know if they're still together, but Darius is clearly like, yo, ain't nobody speak for me. I ain't said nothing against my girl or nothing, whatever, however y'all trying to geek it up. But you see that Keke this whole time has had no type of compassion for him. None. It's like he said what he said about how you dress and how you and it was, you know, I pointed out some of the inconsistencies with that because he was posting her cheeks here and there and everything. You know what I'm saying? A couple times that he posted her cheeks and her clapping her. So, but we understood that it was more so about her getting all googly eyed and fanning out and losing her mind in front of Usher and grinding all up on Usher. Like that's what it was about, along with the dress. You know what I'm saying? But it was like whatever the stance that he took on it, I didn't find it that difficult to understand. And I just get sick of the whole narrative that women be geeking each other up to break up their relationships, and they got a baby together. So I don't know if they're still together, but obviously he not geeking up the narrative of, oh, let's break up and let's do all of it, because he in a position where he could do some things, you know what I'm saying? And he like, oh, somebody said, oh, I broke up, I moved on, I'm about to get child support, I'm trying to get the house and all of that. He in the position to do that. But that ain't what I've been rooting for. That ain't what he rooting for. Because he clearly made a tweet and said, I'm not allowing anybody to speak for me on whatever. So I ain't said nothing since I said what I said about the dress and her behavior. But yet it's Keke that keep letting the public geek her up to disassemble her family. Keep letting Usher geek her up to disassemble her family. Like, you had the thing happen. Then you came out, you did the little song. If we don't act up, I'm about to get good. Did the little song. Then you came out, you sung Usher, Let It Burn. You know, just jabbing my man in the side, right? Then you did something else. You did the lyric. I don't need a dude. All I need is the bag. All of that performance you did. I think that's what Just Hilarious was talking about at the end there. I don't know, but then you get in the video with Usher, where this ain't even your video. You done made merch, all this, you know what I'm saying? I'm a mother, all that. You get in the video with Usher, letting him further convince you to keep taking digs at your baby daddy and disassemble your relationship. Whole time he laughing on the side. Like, you don't know dudes enjoy doing stuff like this when they, you know what I'm saying? Dudes and women. Like, when they ain't got nobody, but or they operate in this type of single, like, oh, I'm just hitting this and hitting that. You don't know, they enjoy the fact that they can cause ruckus between your relationship. He see you goofy, fanning out all over him. And then this is what you gonna pick, especially with the rumors surrounding Usher. Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And y'all say y'all want a good man, but then when you get a good man, and like I say, I think she used him for the baby anyway, which is why she continues to treat him the way that she treats him, because he's disposable. He's not the provider that she would like, but a lot of women will choose that for a baby. They'll choose the random, when they're ready to have a baby, they'll choose the random guy to do it with. Just come on, all right, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He make less money, he do this, he do that, because it ain't about the relationship. It ain't about, it's about the baby. I just want the baby, and then they can discard you afterwards. So, or it's like they have a baby with like a lesser type of dude, and then complain about that dude after said baby is here. Like, you knew what he was before you had the baby with him, though, but you just wanted the baby. So, you know, that's always been a problem, I thought, in their relationship there. But I mean, clearly, it's like, what else do you want? You gotta do. You doing your thing, celebrity. He willing to be a father to your baby, and this, that, and the other. He willing to. What do you want? What do you want? And then I just like I say, man, single behavior in relationships don't match. Once you're in a relationship, there's gonna be some stuff you have to change about yourself in order to make that relationship grow. And for some reason, a lot of women think that they are supposed to continue to, go out in public with dental floss on, and like your man is supposed to be okay with that. They think like they supposed to be able to flirt. They supposed to be able to get on Instagram with dental floss and advertise that box to every dude online. But if they man like too many pictures of women online, oh, it's a problem. If you look at a woman too long, oh, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? It's so many it's so many cases where women think they're supposed to just do all this single type behavior. They want a traditional man to provide and take care of them, but they don't want to be traditional in return. It just doesn't add up to me. And I don't get why women don't understand it. And then y'all let your homegirls and the world geek y'all up to break your family up. And like they say, divorce is usually 70% of divorce is filed by women because they're unhappy. While men are just like trying to hold it together, but what you want me to do? We fighting for our families and y'all fighting to disassemble it. But I don't know, man. I'm glad Just Hilarious defended my man for a change, because nobody else, as far as on the woman's side of the game, is speaking up for him. But this your boy Pete Camp. Let me know what you think, what you don't think. Get at your boy.